Possibly saved millions. Japan has perhaps one of the most sophisticated alarm systems in the world.
Look earlier on what happened in our Sendai studio in Miyagi Prefecture, northern Japan.
The world watched in horror as coastal areas, cities, villages in Japan simply crumbled. But despite the worst recorded quake in the country's history and the tsunami that followed, millions of Japanese were saved because of their early warning system, considered the best in the world. Lakhs and lakhs in Japan learnt about the massive earthquake just about 1 minute before they felt its violent shockwaves. The sophisticated alarm system is connected to a network of about 1,000 seismometers around the country, which detect and analyze primary waves of quakes and issue warnings if the tremors are predicted to be powerful. An earthquake's primary waves travel faster than its secondary waves, which are much more destructive. So while the alarm warning arrives just moments before the quake, it still gives people plenty of time to take cover. Yesterday, the warnings were also issued through the radio, television and via satellite data transmission systems, as well as on mobile phones and email services for special subscribers. In Tokyo, an early warning was flashed by public broadcaster NHK and private networks with loud bells interrupting normal broadcasting. The first big shock was felt about a minute later in the capital, Tokyo. The state-run agency implemented the early warning system in 2007 and to date has issued warnings 17 times, as Japan accounts for around 20% of the world's most powerful earthquakes.
Well, joining us now from Tokyo is Vikram Sahni, the CEO of Sahni & Company. Vikram, you were in office during what must have seemed an endless 2 minutes. Describe what happened.
It's pretty scary, Amitabh. We actually were in a meeting when the office started shaking, and this happens from time to time in Tokyo. So initially, no one was too concerned, but it suddenly started really flipping, and for a while we really weren't sure, whether we should get under our desks or we should leave the building. Or there was a fair amount of commotion. The entire land seemed to turn into, water, basically. There was this rolling feeling, and it was quite scary.
The government, of course, has said don't panic, but are people worried about the safety of nuclear plants?
I guess that's on everyone's mind. I mean, the fact is that, the one that I've seen post-earthquake is that the whatever agencies you have here, disaster management or earthquake management or, whatever, they're pretty spot on. They're pretty well equipped to deal with the situation. And overall, I've seen no situations of, panic or people doing things in a rushed way, whether it was walking home after work because all the trains had shut down the day of the earthquake. One concern is the fact that if your nuclear plants do, explode and all that radiation goes to the air, it is an issue that's a concern for everyone. But as I checked the news about an hour ago, it seems that they've actually got the situation a bit under control, and they are bringing the, they're actually cooling the plants down, and it's hopefully not going to be as bad as it could be.
And are you in touch with other Indians, other friends or colleagues of yours in and around in Japan?
Absolutely. I mean, Tokyo isn't Tokyo isn't 1/4 as bad as the images that you've been seeing in the media. I think our prayers and thoughts are with people up in the north, where things are really bad. Tokyo, even right now, just before we started this chat, there was a slight shake. So we are having aftershocks, but it's nothing compared to the actual real earthquake that we had at the one big aftershock. And Tokyo is actually fine. Things are functioning in Tokyo. My electricity is on. We've got water running. But we probably are expecting blackouts at some stage, because there will be a power outage, especially if these plants go down. But Tokyo is absolutely fine compared to the north, where the real problems are.
Vikram, thanks for speaking to us, and do stay safe.
Thank you very much.